Alright, let's talk about one of the most complex rivalries in modern history, the Iran-Israel conflict. You might think this feud has always been raging, but actually it started out surprisingly friendly. Jump back to 1948. Israel declares independence. And get this, Iran, a Muslim-majority country, is one of the first in the region to recognize the new state. Under the Shah, Iran and Israel are practically allies. They trade, they talk, they do business. The Middle East looks very different, but then, 1979 hits. The Iranian Revolution sweeps the Shah out of power, and suddenly, everything changes overnight. The new rulers led by Ayatollah Khomeini slam the door on Israel. Relations are cut. Israel goes from partner to public enemy number one. Throughout the 1980s and beyond, Iran starts supporting groups that are fiercely anti-Israel. Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza. We're talking weapons, money, training, the works. And Israel? Well, it's watching all of this nervously from the sidelines. Now, fast forward to the 2000s, a new concern bubbles up, Iran's nuclear program. Israel's leaders look at Iran and see a threat. What if they build a nuclear bomb? Tensions skyrocket, diplomats scramble. There are warnings, red lines, and talks that go nowhere. But this isn't just a diplomatic shouting match, the real action is in the shadows. Cyberattacks take down infrastructure. Iranian nuclear scientists are mysteriously assassinated. Israeli jets strike targets in Syria, trying to check Iran's influence. It's a modern-day shadow war, rarely out in the open, but always on the brink of escalation. And here's the twist, as Iran's influence grows, Israel starts looking for new friends. Suddenly, countries like the UAE and Saudi Arabia, who've never been close with Israel, find common ground. They're all worried about Iran's power, so quiet alliances start to form, shaking up the old order in the Middle East. So, where does that leave us today? No direct war, but the tension is always there. Buzzing in the background, shaping politics, security, and diplomacy across the region. The Iran-Israel conflict isn't just about two countries. It's a story about revolutions, alliances, and a region that never stops changing. And as long as these two rivals keep circling each other, their shadow war will keep redefining the Middle East. If you want to understand what's happening in the region right now, you have to watch this rivalry. Because every headline, every shift in alliances, every flare-up traces back to this one dramatic, tangled history.